under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Greg Maddux gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
The center fielder, number 7.
First pitch on its way.
Lofton.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And quickly there are 2 away. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Baerga. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Orel Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Marcus Grissom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hershiser gets the sign and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Chipper Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, 2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
2 out, nobody on. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Albert Bell. First delivery to him.
That's a ball.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and there's a base hit, the first one of the ball game for the Indians.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Jim Thome, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Klesko will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Striding in for the Indians, Manny Ramirez. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the AB on its way, and this is lined hard to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred McGriff.
The first baseman,
Hershiser into the windup. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, David Justice, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Count is 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the
Ryan Klesko, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Sandy Alomar. First pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate now, Oral Hershiser. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1 pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He flied out leading off the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Justice gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hershiser gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0.
2-0.
On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And there's one down now. So now here is Rafael Belliard. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's quickly 0-2. Belliard, just 5'6" tall and bats from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Greg Maddux. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Baerga. He bounced out last time up.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And Klesko will be under it to put it away for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a pretty good differential there, with one starter topping out at 94 and the other a fairly pedestrian 89. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Albert Bell will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
First baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Next to dig in, Eddie Murray, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch.
1-0.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hershiser into the windup. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Next to stand in is Mark Lerma. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Back outside.
Pulled toward right center field. Ramirez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0. Digging in will be Jim Thome. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So here is Manny Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
To the plate now, Sandy Alomar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ramirez, the runner at second with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Oral Hershiser. To the left side, but it's well foul. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Down the third baseline. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 1-0 Cleveland.
Now I'm switching up my energy, my enemies.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Fred McGriff. Now here's the first offering.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, David Justice. A ball and no strikes. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate now, Ryan Klesko. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter on the mound, second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
Up next, Carlos Baerga. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
In now, Albert Bell hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Baerga stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And it's fouled away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Rafael Belliard will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Now here's the pitch. Hershiser's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Standing in now, Greg Maddux. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he fouls this one off. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Marcus Grissom, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. First pitch of the AB now. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Grissom is there, and he has it for the first out.
So bad.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to bat will be Jim Thome. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Justice is there. 2 down.
Ramirez.
Stepping in next, Manny Ramirez. He doubled his last time up. first offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line, and no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Sandy Alomar, and that's down into left center for a base hit. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 34.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Number 11 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Alomar stands at second with 2 gone. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
High in the air out to center field. Grissom gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. A run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 Indians.
I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say.
Matt Turner gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now at the plate, here is Mark Lerma. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Into the box, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Braves go down without a whimper here. They're down 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. And now here is Omar Vizquel, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Stepping in now, Carlos Baerga, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. You got 2 balls.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Albert Bell. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Jose Mesa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Just good.
Now to the plate, here is David Justice. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Ryan Klesko. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. In for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Charlie O'Brien. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. The Indians lead it 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Greg Olson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now Eddie Murray. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 33, Eddie.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
At the plate now, Jim Thome as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
At the plate, Manny Ramirez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Murray over at second. Thome at first with no outs. Hit hard down the left field line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grissom is right there, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Alomar.
So next to hit is Sandy Alomar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Justice is right there as he takes it for the second out. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly. Number 38 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 38.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Rafael Belliard. Now here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Bounce to first. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to bat, number 12, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Now the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 9, Marcus.
Next, it'll be Marcus Grissom. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Final strike for the Braves. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Cleveland Indians used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Oral Hershiser gets the W on the mound. Greg Maddux pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at
Your hand off my penis!